We are many months away from getting the next iPhone as it is expected to be announced on September. The iPhone 11 series came with new camera tweaks and some more power inside. Having said that, they were pretty modest updates to the popular iPhone range. Meanwhile, Samsung brought their new lineup of S20 series and they have set the precedent of this new decade with those phones. The Galaxy S20 series phones are absolute beasts in terms of spec and features. Anyways, as Samsung has set the benchmark of smartphones of this year, it falls on Apple to beat Samsung with their next iPhone 12 series. Hence, there are a lot of expectations surrounding the iPhone 12 and we are here to inform you what our expectation is from Apple. Hey everyone, I'm Nick and you are watching Tech Square. Prior to the launch of iPhone 11, there were a lot of rumors and leaks of a much altered iPhone, which included the possibility of a 5G iPhone model, new design, new cameras, and a supercharged screen. However, since the iPhone 11 had a modest upgrade from the previous model, then all those rumors could potentially be about the iPhone 12, and if those rumors and leaks to be believed, then we could be getting the biggest iPhone upgrade of this decade. Anyways, let's get into what I'm expecting from Apple. First, I want Apple to change the design and display of iPhone. Especially, I want the notch of the display to be gone. Apple introduced the design of current iPhone with the iPhone X. If rumors to be believed, then according to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the 2020 iPhones will see a significant design change from iPhone 11. He could not offer more details but compared the design change to iPhone 4, which according to many the best iPhone design of all time. Kuo mentions that the front and rear 2.5D glass will be there, but the metal frame surface will be changed to a similar design to the iPhone 4, replacing the current curved surface design. While Ming-Chi could not share any more details about the notch, famous leakster Ben Gaskin posted this picture on Twitter. Although there isn't much information on the picture, but Gaskin says the image is of a phone with 6.7-inch display with Face ID and True Depth camera system housed in the top bezel. While the top bezel is as minimalistic as it could get. Apple could also add under-display fingerprint sensor to enable Touch ID. In late 2019, Qualcomm unveiled an in-display fingerprint sensor that Apple could take advantage of. Meanwhile, the display is to get more thinner and more efficient OLED according to a report from Korean publication The Elec. According to the report, LG is upgrading their OLED lines at the E6 facility where the displays for the current iPhone 11 Pro are made. In the upgrade, the touch sensor will be integrated into the display itself, making the entire display and touch assembly in the phone thinner and less expensive to manufacture. The display will see another upgrade where the backplane responsible for turning the individual OLED subpixel on or off is to be switched to low-temperature polycrystalline oxide technology. This uses less power than the LTPS technology in order to prolong battery life. Apple recently switched to LTPO technology in the Apple Watch to extend battery life. Meanwhile, companies are further improving their displays by upping the refresh rate, and I hope Apple does that too with their next iPhone. I expect next iPhone devices to have 120Hz refresh rate, which will make interactions with the handset and animations feel silky smooth. Since the iPod Pro models have a refresh rate of up to 120Hz, we can hope that Apple will bring this feature to iPhone 12 as well. Samsung has shown incredible upgrade in the camera department. The S20 Ultra is equipped with incredible 108-megapixel wide camera lens and 48-megapixel periscopic telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom and 10x digital zoom. The Samsung S20 series phones are capable of recording 8K videos thanks to their camera and new Snapdragon 865 chipset. iPhone has a reputation of being a great overall phone for photography and videography. But this time, I want Apple to become the best, and the way to achieve this is with more megapixel. The main camera should be at least 48 megapixels so that it can record at 8K resolution. Apple is expected to bring triple lens setup along with a 3D time-of-flight camera system. This camera system employs a laser to calculate the time that it takes for the laser to bounce off of objects in a room, using the data to create an accurate 3D image of the surrounding area. This allows for more accurate depth perception and better placement of virtual objects in AR apps. Current generation iPhones are already very powerful with A13 Bionic processor. But for Apple to beat Samsung and other Android smartphone manufacturers, their processor needs to be much stronger than that. If rumors to be believed, then Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company may already begun to manufacture 5nm A14 Bionic chip for Apple. The 5nm process will produce chips that are smaller, faster, and more battery efficient due to improved thermal management. Apple has also managed to stay faster with only 6GB of RAM, while Android manufacturers like Samsung, Xiaomi, OnePlus, Huawei, and others pushing more and more RAMs into their smartphones. However, this time I'm hoping iPhone 12 Pro models to feature up to 8GB of RAM. This will help big time while taking 8K videos and editing them later. Last year's iPhone 11 Pro Max had a 3969 mAh battery, while the other two models had pretty underwhelming battery capacity. This year, I want all iPhone models to feature at least 4000 mAh battery capacity, while the Pro model should be at least 4500 mAh battery capacity. With 5nm process, upgraded display unit, and bigger battery cell, the next iPhone could give superior battery performance. Last but not least, I want iPhone of this year to feature 5G network support. All 4 major carriers in the US now offer some sort of 5G network connectivity, so it's high time that Apple brings 5G-enabled phone this year. All of Samsung's recently unveiled S20 series phones comes with 5G connectivity, and Apple should follow that and keep 5G to all of their base and Pro models. So that brings us to the end of our video. If you want to know more about this year's iPhone and what's been confirmed so far, then watch our video on iPhone 12 leaks and rumors from the links on the description. If you like the video, then hit like and share with your friends. Comment below and let us know what features you want in this year's iPhone. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified for our next video.